Alright, let's make some 8-bit videos. So I've got some footage here in Fusion, don't ask why I have this on my computer. So to get that pixel look, we can hit Shift Space and search for the mosaic blur. I can press 2 to bring that to the screen. Now if we were lazy, we could stop right here and call it a day, but we're better than that. So first off, we can take this aliasing slider and take that all the way down. So the aliasing basically controls how blurry it is. So if I bring it up all the way, it's super blurry, but if I bring it down all the way, it's nice and crisp, which is just what we want. I'm gonna drag these nodes apart a little bit. Now a lot of the old 8-bit games had a very limited color palette. So to recreate that, we can add a posterize, but if I hit Shift Space and search for a posterize, nothing shows up. So this tool is in Fusion, but it's kind of hidden, you have to look for it. So to find it, you have to go to Effects, Templates, Fusion, then Looks, and there it is right there. So we can take this and drag it down between our two nodes, make sure it turns blue right there, and let go. Now I can hit 2, bring this to the screen, and take a look at what's going on. Now first off, we need to take the smoothness, bring it down all the way. Now we can see what it's doing. This effect basically restricts how many colors there are in the scene. You can choose how many colors you want with the step slider right here. Now by default it's set to 5, but I like to set it to 3. Sometimes this takes away too much detail, but if I can get away with it, I think 3 looks better. Now we can bring the mosaic blur back to screen and start playing around with the pixel frequency. Now for this shot, I think all the way up looks good, but play around with it until it fits your shot. Now to give it more of a jittery 8-bit look, we can add a stop motion effect. Then we're gonna take the frame repeat and set that to 2. So now it's skipping every other frame. Now if I hover my mouse over the black areas, I'm getting some negative values, and this can cause a headache for compositing later. So to fix that, I can add a brightness contrast, then clip the black and white, and then check this little A to make sure it's affecting the alpha too. Now one cool thing you can do with this technique is to have just one thing in the shot be 8-bit. So for this shot I cut out Toby using Runway ML, but the magic mask should work. Then I went through and made that look 8-bit. I did have to add a color corrector before the posterize just to brighten it up a bit. Then I took a frame where he wasn't in the shot and used that as a clean plate. Then I just merged him on top of that. Now the really nice thing about this technique is that it's procedural, which means there aren't any keyframes. Now if you want to learn more procedural effects, then you can check out my neon outline tutorial right here.